Hey guys, this is Trey. I just want to do a quick video to kind of show you what you should expect to see at least at the start of the season in terms of a lineup, um, in terms of positions, right? So this what you're looking at right here is if we are all going this way, if we're scoring this way, uh, that this would be it would be called a 3-4-1. You start at naming positions from the back, working forward, excluding the goalie. Sorry, goalies. Um, and so three defenders. You have a center defender, left defender, right defender. Some people call them center back, left back, right back. You may hear them referred to as that way. In the midfield, these are all midfielders, right? Uh, this would be left midfielder, left. Some would say a left outside midfielder. It's probably a more descriptive way. This would be a left center midfielder. This would be a right center midfielder, and this would be the right outside midfielder. I just have it as RM for right midfielder. And then this is a striker or attacker. Have here A for attacker. So ideally, when we were building an attack, we'll first distribute the ball to a right or left outside defender, right? Let's start with a goal kick. Um, so if we have a goal kick, first of all, the goalie, if it goes out of bounds anywhere, you can put it anywhere in this box, right? Anywhere you want. It's your choice. So if you see, maybe that looks like we have an advantage on this right side of the field, maybe we'll go there. So if that were to happen, this right defender would kind of get wide, and the goalkeeper would play the ball to the outside right defender. At that point, you're going to have a couple options, right? So the only option that we don't want to do is to play it back to the middle of the field, right? Because that's typically when bad things happen. However, if you start working the ball down the field and your right midfielder maybe checks to you, it means he runs to you a little bit. Um, you do have the option of playing it up to the right midfielder, right? Or, if maybe you see some sort of advantage, you take it down a little further, you see some sort of advantage here, like maybe there's a defender that's just coming sitting right next to one of our stronger, faster, I should say, right midfielders. Maybe we want to you play a through ball over here, or if this is wide open, you might want to play a through ball right here. So you have several options, or maybe, whoops, maybe you just want to take it yourself. Probably won't do that as much, especially early on in the season. But let's say you play it to the right center midfielder. He would take it, and ideally, he would distribute it to the outside in front of the right outside midfielder, right, to give him some space to run onto. The right midfielder would take the ball all the way, kind of dribbling. And as he is going, we're all shifting, right? Because we go as a unit. Everybody moves. We go this way. These guys are going up. These guys are going up. These guys are even going up, right? Somewhere around here. And then once the right outside mid has the ball, then likely, if he's able to beat somebody, maybe he goes straight to the goal. Or the situation is probably more likely is that he's going to cross it, right? So he could either play it to the attacker who would then take the shot, or he could play it kind of back a little bit to the right midfielder who would then either take a shot or distribute it. And then maybe it goes back to the attacker then, or maybe we don't like the numbers, meaning we don't have an advantage. Maybe he distributes it back to the left midfielder, who then is able to cross it. So these are all different things that may unfold. Or you get to here and you're all locked up. You have nothing. Maybe this right defender would check up. You could play the ball back to him, and then maybe he can distribute it again, or then maybe he could come back and give us a little time. So point I'm making here is that just if you're a defender, doesn't necessarily mean you play defense the whole time. If you're on offense, doesn't mean that you're not ever playing defender. I mean, if the other team, let's say take possession of the ball, and move this attacker back, this guy back. If they take possession of the ball, this attacker is the first line of defense, right? So we want this guy to be pressuring this ball, trying to take it away, trying to force them to make bad decisions. You know, if they try to go outside, I mean, I want this attacker kind of getting to the outside to not let him distribute to the outside, right? Force him to the inside. That way, these two guys can pick up the ball. So, and also just another quick thing. Um, these center mids, one of them is going to likely be playing back a little bit more. The other will be playing up a little bit more, and the coaches will let you know that, um, as the game kind of unfolds, and prior to start as well. So just kind of take that into consideration. But outside mids, you guys are going to be running this guy, this guy. I mean, you're going to be running the entire length of the field, helping back on defense, pushing up, attacking. So there's going to need to be a lot of substitutions, because there's going to be a lot of running. So just wanted to give you guys the quick heads up on how that works. Look forward to a good season, and go Warriors.